You're saying the focus on genetics is in a way similar to what was going on in Germany.
You look at the core values and core principles of Adolf Hitler and Nazism. What is it based on? It's based on genetics. This is that philosophy of geneticism and discriminating against people based on their genes.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the German thing, but I think you're right on this point.
Then Independence, Tulsi Gabbard was on Fox News a few days ago talking with Jesse Waters. And I want us to watch this video to hear what she said. So let's watch.
I think we're a little tired of the diversity stuff.
Yeah, you know, Jesse, what we're seeing here is their philosophy of identity politics. And this is one of the main reasons why I left the Democratic Party, because you're seeing how their agenda of identity politics is directly undermining the traditional democratic values that were expressed so beautifully and clearly by Dr. Martin Luther King, that we should judge each other not based on the color of our skin.
You know, it's very funny, right? Everything is okay until it's not. Like you see people when they are in a situation or in a position that benefits them, they find nothing wrong with it. They just stay there and enjoy all the privileges that position or that situation offers. But when things start going south, when they are not getting what they hope to get, then it becomes something that they would want to criticize, or they will want to leave, or they will want it to change. Tulsi Gabbard used to be a very strong Democrat. She used the Democratic Party to build up her career. And then she turns around and starts blaming them when she wasn't getting all what she thought she was supposed to get. Or maybe the voters did not find her appealing or trustworthy, and so they did not follow her. Then she's like, I have stepped down from the party because the party does not represent my values, and the party is doing this, is doing that. But she was in the party for many, many years. All those years that she was there, didn't she realize that the party wasn't standing up for her values? Why just now? But anyway, like I've said before, right, humans are so unpredictable. When something is in their favor, where something benefits them, they found nothing wrong with it. But when things don't benefit them, or when things started going the other way around, then they now find everything wrong, and they want it to change. So let's continue.
But based on our character. And yet, as you have displayed here over and over with example after example, they're proud to be judging people, hiring people, selecting people based on race, which is really, let's be clear how serious of a problem this is. It's based on genetics, race, based on your blood, your genes. And where do we see that connection? Well, these are the very same geneticist core principles embodied by Nazism and Adolf Hitler. And this should be something that is sickening and alarming to every single Democrat and every single American. We have seen where this philosophy can lead. The American people deserve so much more. We need leaders who will elect, who will select people based on their character, how committed they are to the Constitution, and the capabilities that they bring to actually do the job that they're hired to do. Most importantly, their heart.
You know, I have to say something, right? Give it to politicians to twist things around, right? They go out there, they say things, and they do not care if what they are saying is factual or not. They do not care if people will disprove them. They do not care if what they are saying is actually the truth or not. They just say it. And most of the times, people do not have the time to be fact-checking these politicians. People really do not have the time to really think like, what this person is saying, is it actually the truth or not? You can see how she made a comparison between the Democrat and Nazi. And people will listen and be like, wow, if someone like Gabi can be saying that the Democratic Party is like the Nazi Party of Germany, it means they are really, really terrible. And people will draw their conclusions from there. They won't bother to really fact check everything to make sure that their decisions or their conclusions are not being clouded by sentiments or other misinformation. They'll be like, oh, Tulsi Gabbard said it, it means it's true. So let's move on. If there is one set of people that I really do not care about, that I really do not think that they can do anything that can change my life, are politicians, because they lie like a lot. They just tell you what you want to hear. And not just people like Tulsi Gabbard and American politicians. It's like all over the place. Politicians are so untrustworthy. Politicians are the biggest liars of all time. Even in my home country, I think Africa should even be the worst, right? Those guys in Africa who call themselves politicians, they come out when they wanted us to vote for them, when they needed our vote and support to carry out their own cause. They will come out and they will convince us and they will tell us that they represent us and they are going to fight for our values and that we should vote for them so that they can best serve us. But you'll be shocked that as soon as they get to office, right, you won't see any of them anymore. They'll be gone. You won't see them. You would vote them thinking they are there to represent you. But as soon as they get to office, you will never see them come out to say anything anymore. But let's continue with Gabby.
Philosophy can lead. The American people deserve so much more. We need leaders who will elect, who will select people based on their character, how committed they are to the Constitution, and the capabilities that they bring to actually do the job that they're hired to do. Most importantly, their heart. Do they have a heart and commitment for serving the American people? As you said, putting service above any selfish interest, actually waking up every day saying, how can I best serve the American people who I'm charged to serve in whatever job it may be?
Wow. Gabby is the perfect candidate for president. She's so perfect. She has a heart. She has concern for the common people. They all say it this way, right? They all come out there and the way they talk, right? It makes you feel like they are really there for you, you know? It makes you feel like they really care about your problems. Wait until you elect them. Wait until they occupy the office that they want, and then you will see if they are really for you or not. That's Gabe. That we want people with a heart and soul. Politicians have heart and soul. I don't think so. But let's continue.
You're saying the focus on genetics is in a way similar to what was going on in Germany.
You look at the core values and core principles of Adolf Hitler and Nazism. What is it based on? It's based on genetics. This is that philosophy of geneticism and discriminating against people based on their genes. And that's the issue here, really, when you cut to the core of it. When they're standing there saying, hey, we are proud to be selecting people solely based on race, that is alarming to me on so many levels. You see them, oh, we were going to select someone based on their race, based on their gender, these immutable characteristics that we're born with. This goes against, again, the very vision our founders had for us. It goes against traditional democratic values. And most of all, the American people deserve to know that those in positions of power and leadership are putting their interests first, regardless of race or gender or religion or politics or anything else. That's the responsibility of our leaders, and that's what we, the American people, deserve.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the German thing, but I think you're right on this point.
Do you know how far you have to go for a Fox News host to say that, no, I don't believe, or I'm not in line with what you said? it means you've really gone too far that even they themselves are like, no, 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 no. We really cannot go along with this. We really cannot go along with this, right? It's so funny. But I have to say this, right? The whole inclusion in America is sometimes getting out of hand. Yeah, I think we should have like they call it equality, right, for all. Like everyone should have the opportunity to do things, to get some certain services. But to like said that you are hiring somebody because of their race or gender shouldn't be the main qualification for someone getting the job. And I also understand that the Republicans or the right are playing this too much, right? They are just playing it like, oh, that person is being hired just because he is a black or is a white or stuff like that. But there are other criteria that makes those candidates qualified to be hired. So I think the whole idea of inclusion is great, but then there have to be other criteria that really qualify someone to occupy a certain position. But you guys out there, what do you think about this whole segment between JC Walter and Tulsi Gabbard? How far do you have to go for a Fox News host to be like, no, man, I'm not with you on this one? Let us know in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And please, do not forget to like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this YouTube channel, because little bit of good way, like the one you just did, help us a lot, and we shall forever be grateful to you. So thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.